Welcome to Your Energy First, the podcast where intuition meets mindset for aligned decisions in life and business. I'm your host, Emily McNaughton, here to help guide you in unlocking your unique energy and create success your way. Hey there, what a time. What a time. A lot of people have been feeling a little bit like more heavier, tired these last few weeks. I know a lot of planets are shifting right now. That actually turns the gears within ourselves too. And one of the things the guides are sharing today is bringing to our awareness when our basic needs aren't being met. Because when we go through this process, this journey, the way that you experience your intuition more clearly, the way that you make more aligned decisions, the way that you feel excited about the evolution and shifts in your life versus dreading them, worry, fear, anxiety, actually begins by your basic needs. They're saying being well established. They say we can no longer gloss over when we're tired or exhausted. They say we now have the momentum to change those things. We can no longer gloss over when our body needs movement, exercise, outdoors, healthier foods. They say this is all within our realm of possibility. And when we're in the spaces of giving ourselves the basics of what we need, they say it's actually very I wanted to say scary. They said thrilling to go there at first because it actually feels like you're going against the greater grain. The greater grain is get up, go to HIIT class, grab your coffee and bagel, get to work and work no matter what. Oh, you've got to go to the bathroom, you better hold it. Oh, you need a break and you're tired. Caffeine, coffee, food, whatever gets you going. And not to say that there won't be days like that for some people, but they say we're now in this transition where you can no longer not hear, your body's cries. So this is an invitation for you to kind of slip into this energy that's really here to support all of us, that says, as you begin to listen and then advocate for yourself more and more, they actually want you to notice what begins to shift in your life. So this is something, leaving tech was, I wish that I had taken a couple months off when I left tech to just unwind. And I didn't. I hit the ground running, and I it was so much for me to let go of and filter through and release, that it took longer because I didn't just stop and do that thing. And the reason I didn't do it is because I was concerned about other people's perceptions of me. I thought, okay, so here I am quitting a great job, and now, of course, I need to go make an income right away. And the money takes care of itself. It always does. And money is, I'm going to go on a quick tangent here because I have learned so much about money in the last 6 to 9 years. And one of the key things we want to know is money is not something outside of you. It's not something that is either for or against you. Money simply is. And I'm going to invite you to be curious as you continue to explore your relationship with money. And there's nothing, if you fear money, if it feels outside of you, there's something within yourself that feels as though money is greater than you. Isn't that wild? And we want to get to a place where we realize that by being in our own personal sense of our own personal flow, money is going to be a part of many different lessons. It doesn't make money bad. It doesn't make money wrong. It's what humans do with the money that, money's the root of all evil. It's not. That's a funny thing to look at paper or virtual coin and say, oh, and this thing is evil. This thing is not what is forcing people to do treacherous things with it. Okay. So we want to let go of that. We want to look at, okay, so when I am in flow, and if money is something that feels like it's escaping you, you're out of flow, you're out of your alignment. If money doesn't feel like it's something that is abundant and easy, not easy, but, oh, I know that if I want to fulfill my desires of having a lot of financial freedom, then there's something within me I get to share with the world that's going to generate and create that. So we want to understand that who we are naturally and our natural state is a gift to the world. So when we start to listen to our basic needs again and we start to say, okay, I really want to feel this sense of calm. I really want to feel this sense of joy throughout my day. I know it's about the journey now. So how do I enjoy the journey more? And it's like, well, I can't enjoy it until I have the money, or well, I can't take a break until vacation. That's the exact opposite of how the energies are asking us to align ourselves internally right now. Internally, it's saying, give yourself what it is you need and then see what happens. The inspiration comes, the ideas come, the connections come. You're operating from a place that makes you're operating from a higher vibration when you do this, and makes a whole lot of sense for you to align with your dreams, visions, and goals when you are actively putting yourself in a place that matches their vibration. So everybody talks about, how do you bring in the vibration so that you can manifest? It's actually by taking care of what it is you need the most in any current moment. It feels crazy, doesn't it? It feels totally crazy. And don't fault yourself not even if, when you go back and forth with these feelings. Don't fault yourself when you are, quote unquote, good at this for a couple of days and then fall back into old habits. You are shifting an entire life and lifestyle for how you've been led, for what you've been trained to believe. Oh, geez. Choice words, choice words. So when you begin to hydrate, rest, nourish, have clarity with your boundaries, clarity with boundaries with people is becoming, we're in this era where it's more interesting because we're having boundaries with lovely people now. It's not as if, somebody did something so awful to you. Oh, I got to create a boundary. It's more like, wow, this friendship that I've had with this great person just doesn't feel the same anymore. And it's on both sides, I promise you that. And it's time for things to readjust and let their new chapter come through and unfold. I'm gonna take a sip of my tea here. I made a dandelion tea. It's so refreshing. Let it sit overnight and then in the fridge, and then poured it over some ice this morning. Oh, so good. Oh, basic need right there. I was feeling the call for it and I listened. Been batching it up, batching it up. Also, bringing a really great quality iced tea is such a great gift to bring for someone, or like as a hostess gift, pre-made. It's so delicious. And do you ever just mix the different bags together and see what flavors come through? It's so fun. It's so fun. By the way, I tried my first iced tea in the South with a girlfriend of mine. Where were we? We were in one of the Carolinas, and I about shot out of my chair. I had asked for no sweetener, and I think that's sacrilegious in the South. And I took a sip of the tea, and I don't know if I've ever tasted, I've tasted sugar directly as a kid, right out of the bag, and this was stronger than that. It was really fun, really fun. So, but herbal teas, I love herbal teas. Herbs are so good for us. Okay. So, when we are in this space of our basic needs being met, notice where you feel discomfort around this. Notice if it feels weird to do, crazy to do. For me, I especially have to notice it after sessions. My clients and the groups I'm working with, they're bringing forward, powerful work. When I create these containers, I feel an energetic pull, a nudge for me to literally birth a container. And I do, and the right souls come forward. And, and the right souls doesn't mean everything flows perfectly, by the way. I've had people who, still feel challenged getting through to their intuition in these things. And I have to trust that they felt called to this container and that they're getting what they need. Right. And I say that because it's easy to tout the testimonials and the great experiences, and some of the most fabulous people have come through and get frustrated that they're not learning things the way that they want to learn them. So anytime this happens, I always bring myself back into why I do what I do, the purpose behind it all. Also, if you're someone who owns your own business, this is going to sound crazy. I've said crazier things on the podcast, though. Infusing your business with love, genuine love, is a game changer. It really is. It's something that is really going to help heal you, help others. It really helps things. It gives a lot of clarity and flow to things. And it also builds a sense of trust when you infuse your work and your business with love. And any situation, one of the key core components I teach is how to align with soulmate clients. And I know we think that it's just like, oh, if I align with my soulmate clients, it's the perfect experience all the time. No matter what, as business owners, as spiritual professionals, we have to learn lessons along the way. And then those lessons come through with the most lovely people and challenges come up. And you're like, wait a second. This sucks. Oh, but it's so valuable because it really, really does. It just continues to bring you further. Every single experience, even the challenging ones, bring you further clarity, bring you further home to yourself. And I'm not able to do any of that if I am not taking care of what I specifically am intuiting that I need. One of my basic needs as of late has actually been weightlifting. And my cousin is a professional trainer and he's fantastic. And he put together this program for me. And the first round, I think I was supposed to finish it in like 37 or 42 minutes. He's trained me in person, but he lives in another state. So he's like, he's like, I know your form is good, so I'm gonna give this to you and blah, blah, blah. Okay. So it was supposed to take me 42 minutes, I think, and it took me 70. Getting back on that wagon. And what I loved is I noticed my energy felt very different afterwards. I love the energy I get from my walks. I love the energy I get from meditation or from Pilates or yoga or stretching or any of those. The energy felt different. It felt really, really good. So listen to those little nudges you're getting that says, oh, this is what I need right now. This is what I need right now. And it's okay if it changes. It's okay if it doesn't make sense. You've just got to all let these things show you. Imagine if I said, no, I'm not going to weight train until I have a set goal, I have a set plan, I know exactly what the outcome's going to be. I know this is going to work. No, I said, okay, we're going on this journey. I found a whole new gym. And it was kind of funny because this gym is owned by a couple and I'm chatting with her. And as we're leaving, we're both walking to our cars. And I'm thinking, God, I feel like I've known her so many lifetimes. I didn't mention that when I first met her. She might have been like, I'm sure I'll tell her one day, and the gym's amazing. So anyway, keep following those nudges, keep listening to the basic things your body, your system needs, and then trust the journey because we only have the journey, truly. I mean, many people have reached many different destinations and all of them will tell you, whoa, you get here and then what? Because it's about the journey. All right, so we are going to do an activation for this one. Wow, this is very interesting. This is very, very interesting. So first things first, connect with your light. Hello, inner light. Hello, inner light. Hello, higher self. Hello, source energy. Please run. The guides are saying basic healing energy for me. Okay, we're going basic today. This iced tea is so freaking scrumptious. My goodness, I could just. So now that this energy has been running through you for a bit and you're feeling it, the way that this next energy is coming in, it looks like the energy of the swords from that movie Star Wars. Okay. Took me a long time to figure out the difference between Star Wars and Star Trek. Star Wars. But thick and vibrant. And a ladybug just showed up to join this part of the session. Hello, little ladybug. It's a female. And the colors of these energies that are moving through now, keep in mind you're in your light. So you are only going to receive in this moment what is for your highest good. This is not something I'm sending to you. I'm holding energetic space for this activation because you're in your light. You are guiding yourself from your highest power. You are only going to receive exactly what it is you need. The energies that are coming through with these beautiful sabers, like they're not sabers, but these energies that are moving, they're moving through top down and they're kind of going up and down, up and down. Some of them are orange and some of them are yellow. Now, these are pertaining to our energy centers. This would be our power and our sacral. So, this is how we define ourselves, our curiosity, our pleasure, our joy. Of course, so simple. Of course, it would be sacral, tending to self, sacred self, they're saying. And then the power that resides within us to make decisions based on what our sacred self is telling us, guiding us towards. Ooh la la. So let these energies kind of move around your body, your system, your auric field. Enjoy them. Enjoy them. Whew. Taking a breath in and relaxing a bit more. Letting yourself just be right now. Just be. What a treasure. Just get to sit wherever you are and enjoy your own company. What a treasure. Okay. Part of the ripple effect of this work that you've done here and now listening to taking action on when you listen to yourself and what it is that you need, this is actually really going to be encouraging opening up your next chapters. Chapter for some, chapters for others. And they say, now, can you enjoy this? Can you enjoy these parts of yourself you're honoring? Oh, it's so wonderful to connect with you in this way. If you want to learn about private mentorship, go ahead and send me an email, connect@emilymarie.com. Until next time. It has been so great to connect here. If this episode resonated with you, please be sure to subscribe, leave a review, and share it with someone who you want to have more of these chats with. As you move throughout your day, remember, your energy is your superpower. As you pay attention to it and trust it, you can watch your entire life begin to transform.